Today, let's delve into the meditations of Marcus Aurelius. These reflections were not written for the public, rather, they were his own observations, his reminders to himself about how to live virtuously. Here, we will explore his principles, a philosophy built on self-discipline, flexibility, and wisdom. He says, here are the quotes and reflections from Marcus Aurelius, without any additional explanations. Look at everything that exists, and observe that it is already in the process of decay and change. All things fade into the storied past, and in a little while are shrouded in oblivion. Each of us lives only now, this brief instant. Forget everything else. Keep hold of this alone. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. The obstacle is the way. What can I learn? How can this shape me? It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Men seek retreats for themselves, in the country, by the sea, in the hills. But such hankerings reveal a deficiency, for you have forgotten that your internal reservoir of tranquility is available to you at any time. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. Be open to correction and ready to improve. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. Nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically and truly all that comes under your observation in life. Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Don't expect the perfect work from people who aren't perfect. Don't be surprised. Remembering that both things have always been and always will be, the same with other combinations of natural causes that we see. Look well into yourself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions. Because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. People who are excited by posthumous fame forget that the people who remember them will soon die too. Think of the whole of existence, of which you are a brief part, think of all of time, in which you have been assigned a brief and fleeting moment, think of destiny, what fraction of it is yours. A man should be upright, not be kept upright. Do not waste the remainder of your life in thoughts about others, when you do not refer your thoughts to some object of common utility. For you lose the opportunity of doing something else when you have such thoughts. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Pain is never unbearable or unending, so you can remember these limits and not add to your suffering. Pass through this brief patch of time in harmony with nature and come to your journey's end in content, just as an olive falls when it is ripe, blessing the earth that bore it and grateful to the tree that gave it growth. Wherever a person can live, there one can live well. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. You may be sure that your opinion is good, but only so far as it rests on the belief that others' opinions also deserve respect. When someone criticizes or blames you, take it as an opportunity to look more closely at yourself, to grow and to be strengthened by it. Our inward power, when it obeys nature, reacts to events by accommodating itself to what it faces, to what is possible. It needs no specific material. It pursues its own aims as circumstances allow. The approval of such men, who do not even stand well in their own eyes, has no value for men who truly value themselves. How trivial is the pursuit of riches and status when set beside the nobler task of self-improvement and helping others. The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do. Only what you do. Don't live as if you have 1,000 years left to live. Your fate hangs in the balance. Make use of every moment as it is given to you. When you have done good and another has benefited, why do you still look, as fools do, for a third thing besides, credit for the good deed or a return? If you enjoyed this journey into the mind of Marcus Aurelius, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving us your thoughts on these musings in the comments.